So a new report came out this week claiming that NXT beat AEW in the ratings 48 out of the last 52 weeks. Everyone reposted it, everyone laughed, AEW fans cried into their replica belts. But that's not actually true, because when we look closer, we found that AEW didn't lose 48 weeks. They lost only 47. AEW actually won 5. That's right, 5 entire episodes where AEW Dynamite managed to beat WWE's developmental brand. Not Raw, not SmackDown, but the show where some wrestlers are still learning how to take a proper back bump. So we watched all 5 of those historic nights to find out what AEW did right. And more importantly, what AEW can keep doing if it ever wants to be on par with WWE's developmental brand. Here's what we learned. Lesson 1. Every episode must be a quote-unquote special episode. 2 of AEW's 5 wins happened on theme nights, Fright Night Dynamite and Beach Break. And that tells us everything. AEW doesn't win because it's consistent. It wins because the audience gets distracted by shiny lights and props. The solution is obvious. If the only time your show draws is when it's wearing a costume, then just never take the costume off. Every Dynamite should have a name. Winter's coming. Spring is exploding. Because let's be honest, every wrestler on that roster is doing the same Canadian Destroyer, the same thigh-slapping super kick, and the same table spot. The moves are identical. The crowd reactions are identical. At least the themes can change. Make every week look like a different carnival. Because if nothing new is happening in the ring, at least it'll look like something new is happening on TV. Lesson 2. The Roman Reigns method, infinite returns. Another thing we noticed, surprises. One of the winning week had a Bobby Lashley debut. AEW always gets attention when someone fired from WWE debuts on Dynamite, or a dramatic reappearance of someone we forgot worked there. Apparently, the secret to AEW's success is absence. If you're on Dynamite, take a month off, come back, and Tony Khan will book your return like it's the second coming. In fact, AEW should steal the Roman Reigns playbook entirely. Make everyone return every few weeks. And when WWE releases someone, sign them instantly. Let them shock the world by showing up on AEW for 1 week, lose clean, and then vanish. We don't need stars. We just need pops. The show doesn't have to be good if everyone's constantly popping from all these returns. Lesson 3. The cage match revolution. One of the winning episodes had a steel cage match, and fans went absolutely feral. AEW have already done Stadium Stampede, Blood and Guts, exploding barbed wire death matches. So these simple gimmick matches, cage, ladder, tables don't feel special anymore on PPV. Solution? Put them on free TV. Make every week have at least one cage match. Just a regular old school steel cage match. Here's why this is genius. Because AEW fans love cage match. The website, not the stipulation, they quote cage match scores like their holy scripture. So if the audience worships cage match, then every show should literally have a cage match. It will be AEW's way of honoring the cage match users that is 80% of their audience. Lesson 4, the international fix. Then there's the Mexico episode, the 18th of June, 2025. That was the loudest crowd AEW's had all year, and it's not because the stories were good. It was because the audience hadn't seen any of it before. That's the real hack. International crowds pop just because they're seeing these wrestlers live for the first time. They don't care about the stories, or if the booking makes sense, they're just thrilled the YouTube thumbnails finally became people. It's exactly what WWE does. When the storylines dry up, they go overseas. The same matches, same scripts, new audience, and it looks like a comeback. AEW should do the same. If the crowd's loud enough, nobody will notice the storylines are still terrible. Lesson 5, multi-man chaos and money stunts. Finally, the 16th of July 2025, AEW's 5th glorious victory. That episode had a 6-man tag and a $100K four-way. Too many wrestlers, too much money, perfect formula. If there are 30 wrestlers in one match and all their fans tune in at the same time, the ratings will spike. That's it. Forget storytelling else. From now on, AEW should do more of these 10-man tags, 20-man gauntlets, 30-man everyone's booked battle royals. Fill the ring, fill the screen, fill the numbers. And Tony Khan, he's already spending thousands licensing songs for interests no one remembers. Put that money toward the crowd. Run a real Lucky Seat wins $100 giveaway. Give actual cash to a real fan. People will gladly pay $5 for a ticket if there's a chance they might leave rich. The arena fills, the show looks packed, and Dynamite suddenly feels alive again. All Tony Khan has to do is make every night a theme night, fill every episode with returns, throw a cage on every card, run more shows outside America, stuff 30 wrestlers into one ring, and give away free dollars to fans. Follow these simple steps, and AEW might just start beating WWE's developmental brand on a bi-monthly basis. And honestly, that's progress.